morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to Viva Cafe con Leche. I'm Monaco, the Badass Buddha, coming to you from a sort of dingy southern Connecticut. I don't know how cold it is, but it looks pretty cold outside. But I am, what am I? I am your holistic professional. I'm a chiropractor. I'm a published author. I'm a speaker. I am a coach specializing in mindfulness centered coaching. And I almost forgot what I was talking about. And teaching, and I teach workshops. And I think that's good enough. So good morning to my West Coaster.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning, mi gente, aquí con la Margarita, and I'm coming to you from Castaic, California. So you can't see, but it's dark out here because it is 5 a.m. over here. But it's beautiful weather. It's been really beautiful. I've been under the weather, but I've been enjoying it very much. And who am I? I'm your sassy Sagittarius. I am your sharpshooter archer. I'm half centaur, half amazing. Who am I? Magically orgasmic, La Margarita, your gladiator guru. Welcome to Viva Cafe con Leche.
And shout outs to our Janice, first thing in the morning. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Tiffany. Milagros in the house. Good morning to all
Buenos
of you.
dias, my sister, my son-in-law. I love it.
And so today starts our small business brag. And again, for those of you that have small businesses, if you're a small business owner, reach out to us. I actually have not checked the messages. Have you checked the message? I haven't checked to see if anybody reached out to us, but I did the other day and I hadn't seen anything. But if you want to be featured, you can get your 5 minutes to show your stuff or tell us about your services. And we're going to have our first small business on in a moment. And also we'll post your website or whatever way that we get in contact you, whether it's through Facebook or Instagram. And also, you can also send us a post and then we can make sure that we post it on there, but just make sure that you have the picture because we don't have that kind of time to make it for you, but we'd be more than happy if you email it to us or message us the picture and the little blurb that you want to say with it. More than happy to create it for you on there. So good morning to Nancy Green. And Nancy Green, man, I'm telling you, I've been checking out Nancy's pictures. Nancy, you look like you're like losing years with every picture that you post. You're like looking younger and younger every time you post a picture. So girl, I want to know what your secret is because I want that. I'm going to take that. So how you feeling better today, Gladiator Guru?
Am I feeling better? I'm feeling a bit better.
Good.
I'm not going to be whispering as much as I did on Tuesday because circumstances have changed. So no Bob, what was it? Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers today. But yes.
And what are you drinking for coffee? Are you drinking coffee yet?
It's just my tribe. It's a bit disappointing, but it's doing the job. Maybe that's why I have a headache. But this is called Pete's.
Oh, yeah, I know Pete's. I'm not a big fan of Pete's either.
Keurig.
Ah. Okay. And you're the best dad. I'm loving today. And I have the Magically Orgasmic, Crickets Whispers, Magically Orgasmic coffee. So, and I'm loving that.
Lucky you.
I'm almost out though, so you've got to get your tush back so you can make
I know,
package them and then send them off to me so that I can have more of your coffee.
So many people, well, no, when I stop at Florida, I'm going to make them, and then when I travel back to Connecticut for Christmas, then I'll take them with me. So anybody in Connecticut want their coffee orders, put it in.
Put it in, yes. You can pre-order. That's what I did. I pre-ordered 5 bags. I was going to gift them, but I've decided not to because I seem to go through the bag so quickly. So I'm not going to gift them. I'm gifting them to myself is what I'm going to do. Good morning, Tony. Tony Beleza Hernandez in the house. Good morning.
Good morning,
right. So look you're like feeling better and I'm like getting winded over here trying to speak. So good morning to everybody. And so how about it's 8:05. Why don't we just jump right in and get Bridget in, and we'll get Bridget to tell us all about her fab. I mean, listen, we had Bridget on last year, so you know how fabulous Bridget is. So let's bring Bridget on. There she is.
Damn,
All
here
right. You got it. Just that crown, baby girl. So go ahead. Tell us who you are. Tell everybody who you are, your name of your company, and start showing your stuff. And I will put your stuff.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bridget Williams. I am the owner of Necessities 101. It's where I specialize in statement jewelry. It's 8:00. Well, 8:06 here in Connecticut. And I am not the best morning person, but I am here and present. And I have some wonderful pieces to show you, ladies. I know I only have 5 minutes. And Margarita, this is the one that you requested to see. I call this one Ivory, and it is a pearl necklace that is so well put together, well intact. And I love my pearls. Everybody should have a nice set of pearls. I'm a big girl. I like big accessories. Not everyone likes big accessories, but there's a community of us that do. And again, here's another pearl necklace that's a hot seller that's been good. You know, it comes in 5 different colors. This is a trio color. And you'll be surprised how you can add this to your wardrobe or your accessories. You can wear it with a denim. You can wear it with a nice basic black dress. That's what the statement piece do. It takes over the outfit. Mm-hmm. It really does. People will gravitate to your statement piece, and it just brings the whole outfit together. So I would suggest that women just try it. If it's something that you're not accustomed to, try it on, give it a shot, and you'll be so surprised. And by me saying that, I'm gonna show you this basic t-shirt that I have. It's really my business t-shirt. But I'm gonna take this one necklace, okay? Excuse me. And I'm going to put it on and show you how. Oh, my camera's acting up. Okay.
Nice.
See how you can just bring one t-shirt out. Add a piece of color. You can add some gold.
Oh, nice.
And I'm trying to give you an idea. A basic t-shirt and one piece of jewelry.
That's
you break it out. You see what I mean? So that's what I do. I love selling jewelry. I try to look for unique items. And say you are going to a wedding and you are looking for something to bedazzle, something to stand out. I'm your person. Look for me. Look me up. Go on my page. I have the most amazing pieces of jewelry. And I can assist you. If you're the bride, if you're the mother of the bride, I can help you out. So that's what I do. And also I have, I've been incorporating apparel into my line, Necessities 101. It seems like I'm rambling, but I only have 4 minutes to go.
No, and I see that behind you. That's nice.
I think you have, no, you got 2 minutes to go.
What's behind you, Bridget?
I have
the shirt with the necklace.
This one, the queen?
No, the other side. The other side.
Oh. This is a t-shirt also that I've been incorporating. It's beautiful, vibrant color t-shirt. Okay, it's gorgeous. But yes, I've been trying to bring in the clothing line. I also have sweatshirts. I'm selling slippers, anything gorgeous and beautiful. That's what I gravitate towards. So please look up Necessities 101. I am a small business. I am passionate with what I'm doing. I love helping women look beautiful, more beautiful than what they are, making them feel more beautiful than what they are. And I also sell crowns that you can put on your mantle. You can gift these to your mother, your grandmother, your daughter, your sister. And, that's what we're doing here. We are empowering each other. I can't see how it looks. But
I love it.
It looks
you
good.
can put this on your mantle, on your dresser when you wake up in the morning, just to remind yourself that you are a beautiful queen. And make sure you're treat it like a queen and treat yourself like a queen.
Amen.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And those crowns are very good quality. They're heavy.
Thank you.
Ajusta Tu Corona has one. That's the one we all took pictures on with. They're great quality.
Well, all
All
of
your
the
jewelry is great quality. I own several pieces.
Yeah, all of her
Yes,
stuff
you
is
do.
really good quality, and that's a big thing because sometimes you could buy such junky stuff, and you could send it out to people, right? You could
Oh
send it
yes, it
across.
comes packaged so well, like a gift package. So again, when the person receives it, it's a surprise factor because who receives crowns in the mail for Christmas or for birthdays? Just let them know how special and that it's very unique. It's a very unique piece, and I incorporated it, I think, like last year, and people are wild when they receive them. People are really wild when they get their crown. So it's a good
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Christmas gift as
Wonderful.
well, birthday gift.
Well,
When
thank you.
when would you like people to order by to be able to get it in time for the holidays?
Thank you for that. As soon as possible. We like now. For real. Put your orders in. UPS and FedEx are doing the best they can. Amazon. And we cannot stress it enough how the holidays during this time, it just gets crazy, insane, and busy. Get your to-do list, order your stuff from Necessities 101, and let's get it going so everybody can have their gifts on time.
Love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bridget, thank you so much for coming on. And remember, everybody, so again, here's the information. So please, reach out, go today, just take a, note of it or take a picture of it. And you could watch the show if you want. And then as soon as you're done with the show, you can check her stuff out, or you could check it out while you're listening to us. We don't care. It's whatever. We're supportive. And order, these are really beautiful, and it is very, very good quality. And it's very striking, glamorous, very glamorous jewelry, which you can wear with the t-shirt. And I love that you showed
right.
That. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, ladies.
Send us pictures too.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the show because I know you're bringing on a stylist, right? A fashion.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'm staying on them. Can't wait.
All right, cool. All right, great. All right, thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, so that was wonderful, Bridget. You know what? I love the fact that she shows it with the t-shirts, because for someone like me, I always think of jewelry as, it's when you have to be wearing something that's significant, and then for her to put that on with the, to show it like that, that's really, really important, because you sometimes can't get the visual, just showing it on something on a, just sitting there. But when you show it against the t-shirt or against the person, that makes such a big, difference for somebody. That's
it does.
See, look, Tiffany Bryan saying classy. So yes, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, and then there was a question here. So Nancy Green, do you know anyone that sells sea glass jewelry? I don't personally, but I don't think it's hard to find people that sell sea glass jewelry. So I think if you looked it up, you'd be able to find it. But I love the idea too, the crown, just buying it as.
Can you imagine somebody opens that up?
You get up in the morning and there's your crown just sitting in there.
That's it. Saying, get up.
Yeah.
Get up, beloved. Great rising.
Great rising, Bridget. Yes, we always love having Bridget on, and she's so gorgeous, right? I mean, she's just, for not a morning person, Bridget, damn, you're glowing. You're just absolutely glowing. I mean, sometimes, but I look like I'm a morning person, and I sometimes don't look like I'm a morning person. So that, that's fantastic. So you are fabulous. So thank you for coming on. Tata Rodriguez, good morning. Lydia Villanueva, good morning. Remember, make sure that you say hi. I do see that some people did say hi when you get a chance to say hi. So Tata did say hi. So Nancy said hi, good morning. Always make sure that when you jump on that you do say hello, so that we do see you, just in case we miss you in the scroll. So good morning, everybody. All right.
Good morning, buenos dias.
Yes. So our guest today, so this is a lot of fun, because So we started off with the small business brag, and we're, shopping for jewelry, or, Bridget selling her jewelry. And coming from a person who didn't know her style for many years, that would be me. You've always known your style, Gladiator Guru, but not, I didn't, and jewelry was not a big thing in my life. It became a big thing in my life in the last like 3 years. But even when it was there, it was just awful. Like, it was just like, because I didn't have a style, So I love, like, Bridget's jewelry. I've never worn stuff that big before. And it's now I'm feeling it. Like, I still don't really wear that big of a jewelry yet. But the couple pieces that she showed makes me want to, like, get it, because of the fact that I do know my style now, and it took me some time to figure it out. But still, look at we were talking. I was in my late 40s before I figured out my real style. Sometimes women will just change their idea of style. And it's nice that there are people out there that help women create the style they want, whether it's, like, just in their private, like, personal life, or with Tracy, even more so with business. I remember back in the day when my sister she's 8 years older than I am. So back in the day, she used to go into work into Manhattan, and, she'd wear the suit. She'd wear the skirt suit, and she'd put the sneakers on because she was a commuter. And then she would switch into her heels when she got to work, and that was, like, embedded in my head, but it never resonated with me because I'm not a suit person. Like, I've never, like, those suits, women still wear those suits, and bless their hearts, I'm not judging them if they look good in them, but not for me, and there was a couple times where, like, my mother would buy those for me for, like, Christmas, and I'd be like, where am I going to wear this to? Like, I'm not a suit person. I'm a professional. I have a professional degree, but I've never felt compelled to wear a suit to work, to my job, whether it was teaching or it was in practice, because I've always been more free flowing, and that's why now my style is really more boho. And you could be very dressed boho, you could be very casual boho, but it doesn't matter, and that I so connect with it now that I know my style. I'm doing all the talking. So you good? Did you get a nice rest? So let me hear you say something.
Yeah, it's, I've always had my style. I've always never gave a shit about what anybody thought of what I had on, when I had it on, why I had it on. Since I was little, I've always been a gypsy. I've always loved, good morning, Janet Ortiz. I've always loved big, gaudy jewelry. Everyone who knows me knows that's since forever. And I'll wear it to go to Walmart. And so I just think it's never too late. Some people are like, they're just like this. I don't even know what to call it. They just just walking down the meadow and being oblivious to who they are, just following the yellow brick road. And then you come into yourself. And when you come into yourself, then you start trying out things.
Mm-hmm.
You go from little I have always, my opinion, don't nobody get their panties up in a bunch. I've always hated the little dainty little necklaces with a little diamond in it, very fragile looking things, and never liked it. My daughter loves, that's my daughter's type of jewelry. Go figure, right?
But
she's
to
always
each his
going
own.
against me.
To each his own. As long as it's your style, as long as you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, yeah. You got to know what you like and what you don't like. And don't ever buy me a little dainty thing, especially I don't like diamonds. Because then you're going to get your feelings hurt because I'm not going to wear it. So I think we need to learn who we are, and then we could know how to get it. And you're coming into it. Look at what you're wearing. That elephant's pretty big compared to what you're used to wearing.
Yes, it is. It's just, you can't see it because
it's low. Do you know that you're allowed to tie a knot and adjust it to however height you want?
I did. It would have been lower. I did.
But I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? I love it. Bridget's my
go-to. Good morning, Auralia. Auralia's
good morning, buenos dias, and
all right. Shall we get her on?
That's my style. I guess I went over my time because she seems to be rushing the shit out of me this morning after she just did a whole 20-minute spiel. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on.
Arika Bolahala in the house. No, finish. Go ahead, finish. Because I
Good
did
morning,
you.
Erica.
That was rude.
Now let's bring on Tracy Pholmann.
All right, so let me see for Tracy. Tracy Pholmann knows firsthand how confusing it is to create a professional image. She used to work in a factory where she wore a uniform, hairnet. Hairnet. I hope you still have it, Tracy. Hard hat and steel-toed shoes. When she received a promotion, she had no idea how to dress professionally. She bought clothes she never wore, struggled figuring out what to wear each morning, and found that she wore the same clothes all the time. She made a career change, which led to a 20-plus year journey of discovering a simple, cost-effective way to dress so women can feel great about the way they look, so they can exude more confidence and create an impression that makes them shine in their career or business. So here we go. There she is.
Hello,
Good
hello.
morning,
Trying to figure out how to show myself here.
There you go. Oh,
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
So
Hello,
what triggered
ladies.
it?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. What triggered it, Tracy? Like, so what got you from the point where you said, like, I didn't know how to dress to getting to here, to helping people dress?
Okay. Well, in that journey that I took, what happened is I started selling jewelry. So Bridget talking about the big bold jewelry, love it. As you can see, I've got a big bold piece, love the big bold jewelry. And it's one of the things that I teach people about. So in that journey, I had to learn how to dress and how to wear jewelry because I had no clue at all. So I just started investigating, trying to figure out, developing my style. And I started talking to women about style. And so it was crazy because then people were like, hey, can you help me with my style? Can you come to my house and help me with my clothes? Can you go shopping with me? Like it started into this whole other business because I am a very analytical type person. So I figured out how to create a simple way to dress, no matter what your style is. Like you just follow this little formula and you're going to be able to put together a fabulous outfit, whether it's casual, whether it's dressy. It's just follow the formula. So because for me, it seemed very complicated at first. And so I was like, I got to just make it simple for people. So that's what I've really created. And then over, with COVID happening, well, I'm not really going into any homes. So I had always thought I want to create this virtual styling, teaching people how to do it. So it's been great because then it's turned into a global business now. I figured out how to do it virtually. So I can actually help anyone wherever. So that's kind of how it transitioned into where I am today. But I loved her sharing the bold jewelry because it really does make an outfit. You can wear the same clothes, just add different accessories, because that's one of my little formulas that I talk about is adding accessories, not just jewelry, but other accessories, scarves, hats, shoes, purses, all kinds of different things that really can enhance that wardrobe that you have. So you don't have to have a lot of clothes. You just need the right clothes.
Absolutely.
So Gladiator Guru, like she's always known her style, like since she was younger. And I struggled. Why do you think so many women do struggle with understanding their style? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what? I think part of it is understanding like who you are and what makes you tick. I know I struggled for many years and I would buy things and then it would sit in my closet because I would never wear it. Because I would put it on. I mean, it fit me and everything. It just wasn't me. And so I wasted a lot of money trying to figure that out. And by the way, I do have a style quiz too. So if anyone's interested, you can take my style quiz and find out what your style is and also how it could impact your profession, because every style has advantages and disadvantages with it. So like an artistic style where you love color and all of that. Well, in certain professions, that's really not going to be taken well. So, and unfortunately, they may seem to think that you don't have the value that you really do for your company or for your business if you dress that way. So you kind of have to be careful with that. So, But I think part of it is just understanding who you are and understanding, because what I do is I help women really figure out how should they dress for their business. Mainly, I mean, that's really, I really work with most people that are in business. Can I work with other people that are in a particular profession? Yes. But figuring out how to dress, especially with COVID, a lot of people kind of slacked off, and now trying to figure out, like, how do we dress in this virtual world? Like, a lot of people are struggling with it. And by the way, Dr. Lori, I love your outfit. It's so cute on you. And Margarita, you're definitely right. She could definitely shorten that necklace up, especially when you're on video. You have to kind of wear a shorter necklace. Like, no one sees it if you wear a longer necklace. So, but you could definitely shorten it up. But I think it's just understanding who you are and really thinking about it. And it really helps when you know your style. Then you, if you go shopping, because I know most people, they say they absolutely hate shopping. And it's because, for one thing, you don't know what is you. So you have to search everywhere, you know, like you're searching the whole store or 5 stores or whatever, if you're doing that. Plus, I think also you don't know what your closet needs. So if you know exactly what your closet needs, it makes shopping so much easier. And most of my clients that work with me, they hate shopping at the beginning. And then by the end of it, they're like, I'm really having fun shopping again, because I know who I am. I know what I need. I can go in, I can get it and be done. Or I can do online shopping and I know exactly what I need, instead of just going through it. And then you get so frustrated and you're like, forget it. I don't need this outfit or whatever. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I need to buy, when I'm at the store, before I buy anything, I visualize my closet. I'm basic. I love black.
Yeah.
I have some whites.
Okay.
And every time I go to the store, I say, I'm going to add color. I'm going to add color this time. And I never do. Very, very basic. I love to dress in black every day. I don't have a problem. And then I add the jewelry pieces. But I always visualize what I have at home. And I see how each piece can add to that, accentuate what I have. I never just buy. I hate shopping. I can tell you I hate shopping. So I visualize what I already have and how that I can incorporate that into what I already have.
Okay.
And that's how I do my shopping. That's how. And if I need to buy something, it's always going to be something black, maybe with a hint of white. I don't know. I can get crazy sometimes.
Well, Margarita, I hate to burst your bubble, but most people should not be wearing black.
Well, I'm not most people.
Like, everyone's like, wait a minute, hold on. Most people, if you really look at what your color personality is, black is not in most of the color personalities. And that's one of the things that I find working with people. They usually, it's black because it's easy. You just throw on the black and go.
Mine like, just because,
you like it.
No, but I'm not most people. I look dashingly gorgeous in black. I'm just a black person. And look what Nicole wrote: Gladiator weird because your mind is so vivid in paintings, but in clothes, no. It's not so much vivid. I feel good in black. I'm an artist, and so I'm vivid in mind. But yeah, I wear black. Bridget, you know that.
Yes.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah, and Bridget said you can add color to your accessories, which you definitely
I could add to my accessories. Yeah.
Yes.
And Tracy, repeat after me. Okay. Margarita.
Margarita.
My name isn't Margarita. It's Margarita.
Margarita.
Margarita, yes.
I don't.
But yeah,
I have an accent.
Margarita, yeah. But yeah, I see people who wear black, and no, it shouldn't be with them. I honestly love black, and I will add some color to it. But it's not. It's you come into my house, there's nothing black. And I say I'm an artist. I'm an abstract artist, so my house is a walk-in gallery.
Yes,
and I am vivid. And you know what? I can take a boring black outfit and jazz that bitch up so bad you wouldn't even know what it is that I was wearing.
Oh, I'm sure you look cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure of that. So
did we lose the badass Buddha?
I don't know what happened. So,
But go ahead, because there are people.
said she had a question. What did she?
Who did?
Yeah, no, I'm here, but I have to take care of a situation with my kid.
Okay,
and
okay.
Nicole wanted to ask a question, so I told her to type it in. So I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that she had a question. So I'm like, oh, definitely share. But yeah, most people shouldn't be wearing black. And most people, it's the color, they're just not sure what color. And so when you figure out what your color personality is, it makes it so much easier because then you have like certain colors that are going to actually, what it does, everyone is like either warm or cool undertone, their skin is. And so when you wear the right color, what it does is it brings out the natural highlights of your undertones. So it definitely makes you look more vibrant. And when you're not wearing the right colors, sometimes you'll get people, and you might have experienced this, that people are like, are you feeling okay? Or do you feel sick? And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. Well, a lot of times it's because you're not wearing the right color. So it's not just a matter of, oh, you're not wearing the right color or not. It actually makes you like brings out those, the natural colors in you and just makes you look beautiful and vibrant, which always makes you feel good. Cause right. Like look in the mirror, most of the time, all we see are the flaws, right? We see the rolls, the bumps, the wrinkles. We see all of that. And unfortunately, we don't see the inner beauty in ourselves. So when you're wearing the right color and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I look good. So it helps you in everything that you do. It helps you in your confidence, being able to present yourself in whatever you're doing. It helps you with that. And believe it or not, it also helps you in your productivity. So they have done some studies that have shown that people that what you think, what you're wearing is really one of those things that's going to help you perform better. They did a study with lab coats and they gave two different groups of people lab coats. One of them was, they told them it was doctor's coats. The other group, they told them it was painter coats. It was the same coat. Well, the people that wore the doctor's coats actually made less mistakes than the people with the painter's coats. So what you wear really has an impact on your focus and your productivity and how you perform. So it's kind of an interesting thing that many times people don't think about it. So like today, I'm wearing pants. I've got my shoes on, my high heel shoes on and everything because it makes me perform better when I'm dressed, even though you don't see everything that I'm wearing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, let's go back to the study, because this always interests me. How when people were told what something was, then their performance was out of something. So they were told, two groups were told they wore the same jacket, but two groups were informed of what they were wearing. So they were already like told what they were wearing. One was told it was a doctor jacket. One was told it was a painter's jacket.
Yeah.
So then they followed what the person was saying. So then they performed according to what they were told they were wearing. See, when people are told they look good in this and that, and you can, then that's how the performance. I think people need to own their own shit. If they were to own, I'm just going to do good because this is a task that I was handed to. But then because they were wearing the doctor's coat, you see how people put so much power in a doctor. You know how many doctors I've argued with and told just because you have that coat on don't mean you're smarter than me? When my husband had ALS and my mother's dementia.
I agree.
So what I'm saying is you said that they were told, and sometimes a person, they say a person is smart and people are stupid. If a person is told to follow this thing, then that's what they do. So I have a problem with that. So I think that I've always worn black. If I gotten a little curious, I said I want to buy this, and I would wear it. I would not feel comfortable at all wearing a different color, unless it was a t-shirt of some sort, and I barely wear t-shirts. So what I'm saying is I think when you discover, when you truly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tracy, when you truly know who you are in every aspect of your being, and you know what you like and what works good for you and what you don't like. And the most important that I would say is that you really are not aware or care what other people's opinions, thoughts, or anything do not allow them to affect you. I think that's when you really focus and you are the best you can possibly be. I think
Definitely.
when we worry too much, because you said something earlier, you said that if you go to work dressed a certain kind of way, then you're not, and it's so true. And when you said that, it's just such a reality check how you cannot be yourself in a certain work environment, because then they feel that you're not educated enough, that you don't care, that you're lazy according to how you dress. And I think that for the most part, that's why we become entrepreneurs, not
Yeah.
to give a shit about what other people think about what makes us feel good. Because if you feel good wearing something, but you won't dare wear it because of what everyone else is going to assume about you, or you're not going to be accepted in the workforce, how do you think that affects the person's psyche?
Yeah. But
Because then
here's
they have to be uniformed.
you can still be you. It's just you do it in subtle ways, like
Yeah,
depending
you
on what
see.
you are. But here's like, this has been like a known fact that within 7 seconds, people form an opinion of you, and they're deciding, do they like you? Do they want to do business with you? Unfortunately, in 7 seconds. So you do have to kind of care, but like, you have confidence in yourself and who you are. And I always tell people, you got to wear you. Like, I can't, because I get people that say all the time, tell me what I should wear. And I said, no, it's you discovering what you should wear. I'm helping you discover that, but I'm not going to tell you, you need to do this and you need to do that. I'm giving you guidance, and then you're discovering with that guidance how you're going to actually wear the items so you feel good, because you have to feel good about it.
Yes,
Because if you
absolutely.
don't, it's really like, you can't just wear something because someone says, oh, this is fashionable, you should wear this. Now, I know there were a couple of questions in there. I think Nicole had a question about her muscular arms and what type of a shirt should she wear. And, one of the things that I always tell people, it kind of depends on like what you're doing. If you actually do something, which I think I know Nicole, she does what she does with her career, she doesn't have to worry about it. Like, she doesn't have to worry about her arm showing. But if you're say you're giving presentations to CEOs of companies, then you definitely probably don't want your arms showing. Like, I always say, a cap sleeve is very slimming, because I don't know about you, but like, over the years, like, my arms are not quite toned like they used to be. So, and it's like, no matter how many weights I lift and how many, it's like, I got a little flab there. Okay. And so when I look in the mirror and I'm wearing a sleeveless, that doesn't mean that I don't wear a sleeveless, because I do definitely on certain occasions. It's hot outside, I'm camping, I'm doing whatever. I'm definitely, but otherwise I try to do a little cap sleeve that kind of like hangs right
Yeah.
here. Because
I like 3/4 inch sleeves.
3/4 is the best.
I
That is
love it.
slimming. If you wear 3/4 sleeve, because it shows off the smallest part of your body, which is your wrist. So we all want that showing, right? The smallest part of our body. So, oh, you can't get them to fit. So when I try to order online or coats, and yeah, it is, many times it is hard to order online. Especially like arms is not a measurement. Like, they don't usually measure like that part of your body. Like, you're usually looking at your bust, your waist, the hips, in deciding things online. So it is a little bit harder. So, and sometimes like I struggle too. I have to bring it in, try it on, see if it works for me. Recently, my husband bought me something for my birthday, and it's like, and I looked at the measurements, bought it. It's too big. I need an extra small. I don't wear extra small. I wear small to medium. So sometimes it is what it is. Unfortunately, we
I
can't.
wish I could wear a small to medium or extra small. That'd be nice.
Well,
You could just.
I'm not an extra small, believe you me, but it's just the way the designer created the outfit, and everyone creates something a little bit different. And then I think also maybe was it Nancy that had a question about colors and can your colors change? And by all means, can they change over the years? And a lot of it's going to depend as we get older. Maybe you've gone gray. Sometimes those colors can change. So you really have to kind of look at it to see. But what I find is most people are wearing the right colors, but occasionally, like I recently had a client, she was wearing the wrong colors. And it was amazing when she started wearing the right colors, like everyone started complimenting her. Wow, you look great. Did you lose weight? She said, people are asking me if I lost weight, and I haven't lost weight. It's just, she was wearing the right colors for her. And even her man was like, man, you look good in color, because she used to wear black all the time. And she was wearing warmer colors, and she really needed cool. She was more of a summer, and she needed more subtle colors in her color scheme. And she was wearing so many like warm, really dark browns and oranges, and it was just amazing. So
I think it's interesting when people, once you get to know yourself, the colors that do look best on you, like, or there's certain power colors that you have, like that. They do a lot of that with personal development, like to find your power color, and then when it matches you, it looks great. And I am not an orange person, although I do feel that I'm more fall colors. So I do understand orange, but I had like one or two tops that had orange in them, and never, without failure, anytime I would only put it on because I'd be like, I already wore that like numerous times. I already wore that. All right, I'll wear the orange shirt. Yes. And I would put it on, and inevitably somebody would put in the comments, that looks great on you, that shirt. And I'm like, God, but I hate this color. Like, I mean, and I was grateful. But I was like, I thank you. But it's like, I don't wear it because I just can't stand that color. But I find that so interesting when that happens. It makes me laugh.
But find a different color in the whole warm. Like someone said, try rust, which.
Rust. I love rust. That's a bit, or maroons and that.
Find the colors that you do like. And I always tell people when they get their colors, I tell them, if you don't like a color, don't wear it. Like, I don't care if you look good in it, because if you don't like it,
yes,
you're not going to project the energy and the confidence that you have if you're wearing something you absolutely do not like. So I get people like stripes, like people like, I don't like stripes. I'm like, don't wear them. They're basic pieces, stripes are, but if you don't like them, don't wear it. So.
Yep.
And what type of stripes would you suggest for a middle-aged to older woman? Because I hate the stripes that go across.
Yes, those are the worst stripes. Actually, I was doing a video today or yesterday, I think it was. I was updating my Get Slimmer Now video, and vertical stripes, like what I'm wearing today, the vertical stripes, that is the most slimming stripe. Horizontal is the worst.
And yet you could barely find clothes with vertical stripes, though, because I've known that for a long time too. So they say, oh, go vertical. Do you know how many times I've gone to a place and it's like, where the F are the verticals? It's everything you see is always horizontal.
And always in the plus sizes.
It widens you. Yes. So
but
now
the plus sizes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. My daughter got a sweatshirt, and it's more of a diagonal. And so she goes, how do you think, does this sweater, like, she was trying it on for Christmas. It's a Christmas present. I said, that looks great because it's diagonal. So if you got the wider stripes, the diagonal is going to be a better, or the vertical, but you just have to look for them. And when you find it, you better buy it. You don't deviate and think, oh, maybe I'll think about that for a while. You won't be able to come back and find it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. But why do you, Tracy, with all your experience in clothing, why is it that anything 2X and up, they look like Omar the Tent Maker clothing? Like what would you suggest to someone who is 2X and up, like for them to wear stylishly? that's not going to add to their weight look or make them look
Well,
sloppy in any
if
way.
I could jump in, the one
Go ahead.
store though that really is good for that, for plus sizes, is what's the it just escaped me. What's the one that's for it's in most of the malls around here. If
Like
anybody
Lane Bryant type of. Lane
No,
Bryant?
it's not Lane Bryant, it's something else, and it's size 14 and up.
Torrid?
Torrid,
Torrid?
yes. And
Torrid.
Torrid's got
Oh, okay.
beautiful clothes. They
Yeah.
really do. I mean, they're one of the few that a lot of these other places that they have the plus size section. I'm right there with you, Gladiator
Okay.
Guru, because they don't always have the greatest clothes.
Let me tell you the secret. Okay. So it doesn't matter what size you are. If you think about Oprah, over the years, her weight has fluctuated. You know, sometimes she's bigger, sometimes she's slimmer, but she always looks fabulous. And it's learning how to dress for your body shape, because everyone has a different body shape. So you have to figure out exactly how to dress for your body shape. This part of the training that I help my clients through, it's the biggest impact is the body shape. Learning where should your top hit or your jacket hit on you. Should it be below your hips? Should it be at your hips? Should it be at your waist? Like what exactly, like type of style of dress you should wear. Also, like what type of purse you should wear, what type of earrings you should wear. All of this stuff has a lot to do with your body shape.
Absolutely.
When you figure out how to dress for you, you can look slim. So yes, most of the time they carry, like in these plus sizes, they carry products that they shouldn't. Like I always say oversized right now, trouser pants are very in. Only certain people should be wearing trouser pants.
Yes, I agree with you.
And then if you are going to wear the trouser pants, you got to wear a top a different way with the trouser pants to actually look good in trouser pants.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was the, fashion industry's like transition from the, leggings to, people are like, I don't want to get back into my dress pants. Well, let's throw trouser pants out there because they're more relaxed fit and people, it'd be a nice transition, which is true, but most people shouldn't be wearing them. So
yes. Do you do a thing? Because I think a lot of people really need, and Carmen, Torrid is so expensive,
but
and
that's
everywhere, anything 2X and up, they're just the ugliest clothes. But for people who do buy body shaping, just because it's in your size don't mean you can wear it. That's the kind of statement you make, because you do have people with different body types who want to wear something that Raquel Welch would wear, but you're more like the Michelin Man. But just because it's in the size. And I think that type of training is also good. If you're short, then your jacket shouldn't be below the waist or the hips, so that I think that's amazing. That is everything, your full training that you give to people
from head to toe. We talk about
that's
color,
amazing.
Makeup, what clothes you should wear, and even what shoes you should wear, like the whole thing. And once you understand that, it really helps. But I always say there's body shapes and then there's problem areas. So we each have our problem areas. And so you got to also look at that too, because just because it says you should wear an empire dress doesn't mean that you should wear an empire dress, because it may not work with your problem areas, because we all have those areas. So what I always teach people to do is we're going to accentuate the positive features and we're going to de-emphasize the negative. That's the whole purpose of dressing for your body shape, is doing those things. So, yeah.
And I know I sorry, I had to excuse myself. I've been having challenges with my littlest one she wants me to walk her out to the bus stop. And I wasn't sure if this was discussed in your evaluation of people. Do you also consider their personalities? Was that discussed? I don't know if that was discussed. So when you're like
style, it's the style. Like, so basically what we do is we figure out what your style personality is, which relates to a lot of who you are on the inside. We look at your color personality. We look at your body shape. I teach people a simple 3-step formula of pulling the outfit together. And then we also talk about the essentials that you need in your wardrobe to create many versatile looks. You don't need a wardrobe full of clothes. And most of us have way too many clothes. We're way overwhelmed. You go into your closet, you're like, what the heck am I going to wear?
Yes.
Like a million things here. Half of it doesn't fit me. So I do have a closet overhaul workshop that helps people really like identify what should be in the closet, what shouldn't, how should you organize it? Because you should be able to pick out your outfit in less than a minute. Like it should be boom, pick your outfit, done. But it depends on how you like organize everything. And I teach people a lot of storage of stuff, like storage ideas, because many times people have like small closets. They have difficult, like I've been into all of them. So I've seen a bunch of different ideas of different things, or I've given people ideas. I'm not an organizer, but I can give you some tips on that too. So if anyone's interested in the closet overhaul workshop, let me know. It's a great thing that really makes a difference for people.
I think that's awesome. Carmen's, yeah, we've had many convos. All my friends, I'm the only one who dresses in black, but Carmen is, your website doesn't say anything about cost. Tracy, where are you?
Well, that is my landing page. And basically what I do is I customize my services based on what you need. So if anyone is interested, click on that link and you can go in there. Let's have a conversation. We can talk real quick, figure out where you're at, what you need help with, because I customize everything. So if you're like, hey, I'm good with that, but I need this, then we kind of customize it and I'll explain to you, because I have different programs. I've got a course, an online course. I also have some coaching too that gives you some one-on-one help. I'll even go shopping for you. It's great. I've got a little app that we can create different outfits. Like, so I look at what's in your closet and I create looks for you based on what what particular situation. If you're a speaker and you're like, hey, I need some outfits when I speak, I want to know like what I should wear, or, if I'm just showing up at a networking thing, or I need like business casual when I'm out and about. I want to look stylish. I want to look cute. So I can create different looks for you with what you currently have. And if you're missing something, I will add it to your little thing, and you can either purchase it from there, and I'm looking at your size and everything else when I select that, or you can go out elsewhere to look for it. Or if you want to do shopping, we can do personal shopping too. So I kind of customize it. Yeah.
So wait. So let's go back, because this is very interesting. So you go and you'll come into my very black closet, but there's an array of outfits.
Yes.
It's not just your basicness. So then you would take photos of each of my outfits into your app and create. Is that what you're saying?
Well, basically you take the photos of the pictures that you want, but I do go in with, like, I go into people's closets and create new looks that you've never thought about putting together, because our brain is wired to wear this top with this pair of pants. We buy it that way, and that's how we wear it. And we don't think about wearing, oh, I could take this and wear it with this, and then I could wear it with this. So I look at it with a different eye, or I look at it and say, you need a navy blue cardigan. It would go with like tons of things. If you like if you bought this, it would go with. So I do different things depending on what people need. So that's why I'm actually working on my website. I just got some photos. I had a photo shoot on Monday. So we're working on the website, getting that all together. So that's why that's not up and running right now. But if anyone has any questions, just reach out.
That's awesome.
Would love to have it's a complimentary consultation and help you create the look that you absolutely love. Because I know when we look good, when we feel like we look good, it makes us feel good, and it helps you do whatever you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep in
Absolutely.
mind something too, tribe, that as we change, you know, our style does change. And it could be as even when you lose weight, you know, like I know when I first lost the weight after my depressive episode, because that was one of the positives that came out of it. I like dropped like 21 pounds in 3 weeks. And but I started to like, and I kept the weight off. And when I started to come out of the depression, I was like, I'm so tired of my clothes. Like I was just so done with who I was. And I discovered one of my favorite places to shop is Venus, which is online.
Mhm.
And it was so nice to buy clothes that, because I hadn't been that size in a long time, you know. And then I gained some of that weight back, but then I lost it again after I went on to the program that I offer. And it's so much fun to go shopping when after you've lost weight, or like after you've had, like if you had a job and you're in a new job, or you had a promotion in a job, or you went back to school. These transition points in your life, it's like you're stepping into a new chapter of your life, and clothes and accessories can be the new chapter as well. Like don't walk into the new you with the same look unless that look works for you. That's the key. Like you could still change a chapter as long as you are owning that look. That's great. But if you are literally getting into that closet going, yeah, I'm not feeling this anymore, that's when you really need to evaluate. And if you feel stuck, then you reach out to someone like Tracy, because she can help you find it if you're having challenges doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Carmen.
One of the things that's most people that I work with are people that have gained weight. Like, you know, like as we age and go through menopause, I know because I'm going through it right now. It's like everything shifts. It's not working like it used to.
Right.
So I've had to learn how to dress. And that's where most of the people, I'm helping them figure out their new body shape. Either they've gained weight, or I work with a lot of people that have lost weight. And they're like, what should I add to my closet? Because I can't, like, my closet that I had before was, you know, based on 25, 30 years of like getting clothes in there. And now all of a sudden nothing fits. So what should you have in your closet to create like mini versatile looks so you can create more out of less? And so that's really what I teach people is that. So what
That's
she's
awesome. Me personally, I'm very artistic in where I wear different bright color head wraps.
Yes.
I am a gypsy
I love
soul,
that.
so my head wraps they're designed, and Bridget, you know, my jewelry.
Yeah.
So, and just scarves around it, and my big earrings also make a thing. So it's about knowing who you are. You're absolutely right. You
Mhm.
have to know who you are in order to understand what it is you like and how you wear it and how it flows on you. But Carmen, did you read Carmen's thing? How she met a woman in California and
Yeah.
wanted to charge her $2,000 for a virtual?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I have different pricing depending on what you need. So it really is going to depend.
She says she can't layer. She's always hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can. It's
Actually,
just
layering is good. That's
Yeah.
what you want to do when you get hot. That's what I do. I learned that
Yeah.
in the last couple of years, that I don't like long sleeves generally, but I'll get cold.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
just
But
wear different layers and then take them off and on as I
Yeah.
need to,
But you
you
can
know?
create different looks no matter the seasons. You know, like I work with people in all different climates and all different, you know, people are like, I'm so hot all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is what you wear. And they're like, oh my gosh, I never knew those things existed. I'm like,
Cotton
yep,
and linen.
sure does.
Yeah.
You can layer with
Mhm.
anything. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's, I mean, it is good to be able to take off and add. And as women, we need to, especially if you're like me. It's like those hot flashes come every once in
Oh
a while.
yeah,
I've been able to.
I love wearing linen. When I was going through perimenopause and those hot
Yeah.
flashes were painful,
Yes.
my linens and my cottons, I would layer up with them.
Yes. Yeah.
And one other thing that I also want to point out, tribe, because of the general age of the group. Let me tell you something, sisters. you're not too old to be sexy either. Okay. So yes, there is a certain look that you can have at work, and maybe you can't be too sexy, but there's nothing saying that you can't have undergarments underneath. Nobody has to know. And that's another piece too, that when you're owning yourself, if you go to a place and you have to be professional, like when you were wearing that hairnet, Tracy, you could have had some seriously cool looking bra and panties under that outfit, because nobody would know except you, because it's about because in the end, it's all about how you feel about yourself. And if you want it to show on the outside, or if you want to have that little subtle, I got to have this like ridiculous outfit on, but when I go to the bathroom, I take a look at those little red lacy panties and I feel good about myself. Yeah. It's you have to own it. That's the key, and goes down to, yes, sometimes you have to pay a little bit, you have to shell out a little bit of money for it. Here's my deal with Torrid. I just said, I don't want to spend that much money on and be limited to one store. That's why one of the reasons why I wanted to lose the weight, so that I didn't just go there. Because let me tell you, I'd have friends, skinny ass friends, that would go, oh, I went to TJ Maxx. And I'd say, oh, that's a beautiful outfit. I went to TJ Maxx and I got this. And I would go shopping with these friends when I was a size 18, 20, that big. And this is how big that section is. Their section is like a whole row. And this is a section for plus sizes at TJ Maxx, right? So
not anymore. They got a bigger size.
I'm telling you, it's not much better.
I shop for people there. Like, that's the one thing that I do, is I shop for people depending on what your budget is. So like, I have a client right now. She goes, I don't want to spend a lot of money on clothes. I said, okay, no problem. So I pick things for her that are reasonably priced. And there's certain things you should spend money on and other things you shouldn't. And I'm a big proponent of that. You don't have to spend $400 on a jacket. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, because you're going to get tired of that jacket, and you're not going to wear that jacket every day or every week.
Be sleeping in that bad boy.
Yeah, exactly. So
$400.
Really looking at what your budget is. I work with all different budgets. Now, some people, they're like, if you don't get me a $400 jacket, I don't think it's going to be quality, which is fine. Like, okay, then
that's their choice.
$400 on the jackets.
Yes.
So you can do whatever you want, but you don't have to spend a fortune. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those places are fabulous places, because you can get some nice quality name brand items for a fraction of the cost. And it really can create a fun wardrobe for you. But Dr. Lori, they do have nice things in that section now. Like, it's a much bigger section.
Got a little bit bigger.
It is.
It got a little bit, but not much.
I find
it probably depends on where.
I text pictures to one of my friends, like, I'm there and I'm like, look at this cute vest. And she's like, buy it for me. I'm like, because I know it would look cute on her. I know her body shape. I know everything. So it's just a matter of, you got to, like, those types of places, you have to go in often.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Totally. Yes, because they're always swapping stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to go fast. It's going to go fast when they get them in.
If there's anything. Yeah.
So, right. So
Carmen, reach out to Tracy. Fill out that little form. Figure it out.
Yeah, it's free, right? You said you'll do a free analysis.
I do a free consultation for everyone, and we just discuss where you're at, what you need some help with, and I'd be more than happy to see if I can help you in any way. And if I can't, you're going to get a good tip, I can promise you, because people say, man, you added so much to this. Thank you. I'm like, great.
And my cousin Anna is on, and she she was here for Thanksgiving, and she had said, this is a problem as I lost weight, and she's replacing a whole wardrobe. Yes. So Anna, reach out to Tracy and see, what information you can get. And that's it. I know sometimes replacing the wardrobe is different than finding the style, but maybe, if you want to go for a different style or something. Like, she looks fabulous, by the way. And your shape is so cute. Anna, like, girl, you need to show it off. So really go for some other clothes too,
Yes. And I always tell people, you want to wear tailored clothes, no matter your size. Like you were talking about being bigger. Many times we try to hide under bigger clothes, and it actually makes you look bigger rather than too
tight or too big.
Yeah. No too tight. No, also, because that's one of the things I was sharing last night too. So
that's awesome.
Video.
All right. Gladiator Guru, got any last minute thing before we sign
No,
off?
thank you.
Thank you,
sharing.
ladies. I appreciate you having me on. I've enjoyed our conversations.
Yes, thank you so much
Yes.
for coming on, Tracy. And especially, this is great. We're coming to the holidays, where people are getting together. And so if you want to like really style it up and change maybe your look and surprise people for the holidays, reach out to Tracy and go shopping and get some new stuff out there. Or you could say, I'm getting ready for the new year because I want to walk into 2022 a different person, and it's going to include a different style. So definitely reach out to her, take advantage of her free
Yes, and reach
consultation.
out to Necessities with the fabulous pieces of jewelry. And she only showed us like 3 pieces. She has an array of divine pieces. So make sure you go to Necessities 101.
I'm going to look at it too. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Look at
It's
it.
all,
Yes,
and all
it
the
is
links are
exciting.
in the comments. So if you're seeing this now, just scroll down somewhere along, and we'll see the links for Tracy. You'll see the links for Bridget, and you just go right on there. And so buy support your small businesses. Tracy's a small business too, so we'll support each other. So all right.
Yes, thank you.
So we will. So what's today? Today's Tuesday or Thursday? What day? It's Thursday, right?
Today.
I don't even know what day it is.
Thursday.
Okay, so the next time we see you will be on Tuesday. We'll be talking about Boss Babes, and it'll be just me and Gladiator Guru. So it'll be the dynamic duo. And everybody have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Shop, shop, shop. Think of your small businesses. And from the Badass Buddha, remember, be you, be real, and be extraordinary.
Yes, as she says, be you, be real, be true to who you are, and then you'll know exactly what you need. So, and from the Gladiator Guru, remember, breathe in the beauty and breathe out the bullshit. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Have a great weekend.